Wait to make a decision until I have observed her hearing, read her decisions.
Judge Jackson, congratulations, and the podium is yours. Let me pull this out for you. Where is it? There you go. You got it? But okay. See, presidents can't do much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson will meet with Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer on Wednesday.
She's only actually published a single decision as an appellate judge, an opinion, and that came out in the last 24 hours. It was a win for unions against a change by federal agencies. She has some opinions as a district court judge. They're quite lengthy opinions. She has been reversed, and the D.C. Circuit reversed her for basically judicial overreach in a couple of cases. In one case, the court said that she didn't have jurisdiction to rule on the matter.
Did you accidentally leave off of the week ahead the president's interviews of Supreme Court candidates?
Very good. I was like, I'm thinking maybe I left something off. Well, I can tell you that February is not that much longer. It's 10 days, if my math is correct, and we remain on track to make an announcement about a Supreme Court, the president's select to provide you a day-to-day update. But I can tell you that this is not going to be that much longer lasting because we only have 10 more days left of the month. So that's the good news. And it is always a late part of the process, the interviews. But I'm not going to be able to give you an update on that from here.
But she also worked as a federal public defender. She also did pro bono work for defense of Guantanamo Bay detainees. And one of the things her critics are saying about her is that many of her decisions as a district court judge had a high rate of being overturned at the appellate level. She now sits on that appellate level, which is considered one step away from taking the bench on the U.S. Supreme Court.
Share any details about the process now that it's over?
Finally, we're free.
Like, you know, how long the interview or interviews were, what they talked about, what led the president to choose Judge Jackson over the other candidates?
Sure. Well, I will share with you the details that we're comfortable sharing at this point in time. And obviously, Judge Jackson will have be filling out a range of questionnaires. She will be testifying. She will be considered by the full Senate, and she will be asked a range of questions there. The president interviewed Judge Jackson, Judge Childs, and Judge Kruger on Monday, February 14th in person. He made his final decision and called Judge Jackson last evening. I would note it was after the press briefing last evening. The president called Leader Schumer, Senator McConnell, Speaker Pelosi, and Whip Clyburn all separately this morning to inform them of his decision. I'd also note that the vice president has been very engaged, not just in the decision-making process, as the president talked about during his remarks, but she called former President Obama and former President Clinton as well, and she has also been calling a range of members of Congress as a part of the announcement process.
Did he personally call Kruger and Childs to let them know that he had chosen Judge Jackson?
I don't have any other details on that, but I can tell you that he called Judge Jackson to offer her to tell her he was going to nominate her last.
And more concerning for Joe Biden and for Democrats generally is if you look at our latest poll out today, the percentage of voters saying that they will vote for Republicans in the midterm elections is at the highest level that we have seen since 2010. And you know what happened in 2010. 2010 is when Republicans won 63 seats and swept in control of the House in the Tea Party wave. So Biden needs to change the trajectory. He needs to acknowledge the challenges and present some kind of a vision that shows that he has a plausible plan for dealing with the challenges facing the country.
How many Supreme Court nominees has the president interviewed by this point?
That was a wink. I appreciate your question. I understand, Weisha, why you're asking. We are, of course, a very short period of time away from the end of the month of February. The president has not made a decision about who he's going to nominate, but I'm still not going to get into details about the internal process. More to tell soon. Go ahead, Peter. Go ahead.
Thanks a lot. The NSC is Brett McGurk.
That was a little scary. Go ahead.
NSC is Brett McGurk.
Close to the deadline. Are SCOTUS interviews done at this point? I know it's all in process. And
I know.
But
You know, are they done at this point?
The long national process will soon be over, so that's the good news. I'm not going to detail the status, but I can tell you that the president has not made a decision yet, but we remain on track for him to make a decision and make an announcement before the end of the month.